What's going on? So I wanted to shoot this video. My new album's out. It's one of the hardest of the years, and I'm not shitting you. Just go check it out for yourself. I just might be your new favorite artist, okay? So that's right in the bio. You can check it out on YouTube. Please subscribe. You can check it out on Spotify. Thank you. Enough with that. Make sure you follow me back. So I'm going to tell you the key all. If you don't really know this, it's super simple. How rich people are rich. And this is the definition of our economy. More so, what do they call it? Society. I lost the word. I'm not sure what the word I was going to say is. But when it all boils down, rich people are only rich, and our society only runs off the same thing, basically. The whole monetary system works like this. Rich people live off of broke people and poor people. Especially when it comes to assets. Assets are by far more valuable than money, because assets reproduce things such as, maybe it could be cobalt for computers, lumber for trees, for fires, for making crafts, so forth. Just the ingredients or the art that you need to form whatever building materials for construction. If you don't know, they are in control of it all. They are in control of most of it, and they want to be in control. So to make money, you're gonna you're gonna need to have an asset, or you're gonna need more money to make more money. You're gonna need money to make money. That's the main purpose of money. Anyways, how rich people live, it's super easy. Rich people feed off our whole economic system. Our whole society at this point runs off of rich people. Why is this? Because rich people, whatever they're doing to make money, whether it's a celebrity, whether it's your favorite rapper, favorite artist, but most of these people aren't even doing anything. A lot of them aren't even providing anything. We could say that, like Kim Kardashian, and I'm not knocking her or anything like this, you know what I mean? These celebrities, these people on TV and so forth, the people that you always see, first of all, they want to dumb you down so you don't have this knowledge. That's first and foremost. That's why they feed you bullshit, and that's why they attack the children, steal the children, do all the other stuff to the children that we're not going to talk about. Most of all, they hide it, and they're in fear because they don't want you to know this, and they want to keep you dumbed down. That's why they send you to school and don't teach you shit. Would you ever go to school, learn shit? No, and you never use it. And then right after school, they want you to go to the workforce, or they want you to go to more school. So they keep you in a perpetual trap. Rich people, the way it works to be rich, you have to make money somehow, continuously, and you make it by feeding off all the broke people. Everybody can't be rich in society, and most people can't even live mediocre and be in the medium, be in that high class, middle class, low class. You can't be in the middle class because there's not enough to sustain that. So majority of people are going to be in the lower class. Rich people don't really give a fuck about you, most of them, whether they were poor once or not, it doesn't matter. Rich people feed off of poor people because they have to. That's how they make their income. Everybody can't be rich. So that's why, again, there's only so forth a few people, and they make their profits and make their money. Just go look at how people make their money. All rich people, they're making it by poor people. That's how literally they make it. So you are just a dollar to them, and it's always going to be that way until the system changes. It's always going to be that way. A great example of this is especially just the cost of everything, because they price the cost of stuff. So when you're working minimum wage, or you just have a low income, that you struggle. It's done on purpose. It's done on purpose. People who don't have cars, it's not a problem, because there's a bunch of car lots that are selling cars that are just sitting there. So many car lots. We don't have a housing problem because there's a bunch of abandoned buildings. We can build a building for somebody easily for free, but they're not going to do that because the government doesn't want to do that. You see, now there's a problem. The government's not working for you, it's working against you, okay? It's working against you. The whole thing is for it to work against you. That's the way it's in. There's no debating it. There's no arguing it. It's working against you. People at the top don't want to say it because they're effing fucking pussies. That's it. That's it. That's it. So, again, they want to make you struggle and also pay you very low for your whatever. You're a teacher, a bus driver. You're doing honest work, working all the time. They want you to work all the time, so you're distracted too, for sure. Now, again, rich people. I want to go back to that real quick. A rich person, he or she might buy an iPhone. An iPhone costs $1,400. A rich person, if they have hundreds of thousands of dollars, it's fucking nothing. Or if they have $1 million, it's fucking nothing. They only need one. Hell, they might buy fucking 5 of them. The poor person, he can't go buy fucking 5 of them, the new iPhone. More importantly, he can't afford it anyway. And he has to work super hard just to get that phone. So again, you can see the pricing is completely different. For a rich person, an iPhone should probably cost $10,000 to $30,000, if not $50,000, because that way it would be more valued depending on the person's income and what they make, so to speak. But it's not like that at all, and it's probably not going to get like that, because do you see how a rich person, it doesn't matter what they buy, but it matters what a poor person buys. And they can only be selective what they buy. Usually they're buying garbage anyway. And usually they can't even afford anything among luxury, but it's not even about luxury at this point. Most people are living pay the check. It's not, it's very fundamental. It's not anything crazy either. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I mean, I could go on for this for a very long time, but that's just what I wanted to say right now. You're being broke, and you're being that way because you're led to do that, and you're fed into a system, especially people that don't have a well-off family, whether supporting them. You know, people always want you to move out and go get your own place and da-da-da. And if it's a real family or any type of community, they'd want you to stay with them, not necessarily holding on, but helping you. And they won't want to throw you out. So what, you can work the fucking 9 to 5 and be a slave just like your parents were? No, that's not, no one should be pushing you out and not getting along. No family shouldn't be getting along, especially people in families should be getting along, especially in communities. But that's all a disaster now because they're making everyone separate. Everyone wants to separate. Everyone wants to be an individual. Everyone wants to have a lawnmower, a weed whacker. Everyone wants a car. Everyone wants a huge house. Well, guess what? You're not going to get that. And if you are, it's going to cost you literally an arm and a leg, literally your whole body. You're going to have to sacrifice all your energy because that's what it's going to take. Why is there not, for a little community, why is there not a couple lawnmowers that we all can use? We all don't need a fucking lawnmower for a small ass yard. I'm sorry, but I'm not. It doesn't make fucking sense. It's a fucking scam. Also, communities should have their own food for sure. We shouldn't source our food from anywhere. Our food should be sourced all organically from right where we fucking live. This is ABC 1, 2, 3. This is very easy, very concrete stuff, very valuable, and it's the truth. This isn't something I thought about. This is just something that I've seen. Very easy to be seen if you just actually look at something. If every community had their own eggs, their own milk and meat, which every community should, because that's the basis of reality, their own food. We shouldn't be sourcing our food for somewhere and doing all this. And plus they treat the food, do so much shit to the food, chemicals, they're mistreating it. If you don't see where your food comes from, that's one big that's like the number one technique of war. Our war isn't necessarily, oh, I'm going to shoot somebody, though that still happens. Our war is more so discreet. It's not a physical dominance thing. It's not like, oh, I have to go beat up this guy. It's I'm going to create a system, a society where I hide under the covers, and I manipulate people mentally, because they can't be dominant. They could not dominate the majority, because the majority is stronger than minority, and they know that, so they play all these games basically. It's up to us to do something about it. So are you going to be a pussy, or are you going to do something about it? Make sure you follow me back. Have a nice one. Peace.